Hi everybody, Paul here. Today I'm going to be doing a video to update you guys on some new things that are going to be coming out from Mongoose Razors. As some of you may or may not know, I am a tester for Mongoose Razors, and I got a couple of things that were sent to me about a month ago for testing, and I just want to kind of show you guys what those things are and just kind of give you my thoughts on them. So the first thing that I'm going to show you is a aluminum razor from Mongoose. This is the Mongoose. This is an all aluminum razor, aluminum handle, aluminum head, and this is a prototype. I'm not sure exactly what the actual production model is going to look like, if the head's going to be exactly the same or if it's going to be the kind of moon-shaped head. But this is the prototype. This one is anodized in black, and basically it's just like all the other Mongooses. It's a three-piece design with the little nubs on the head there that mate with the little female indentations on the base plate. And it just works just like your regular aluminum or your regular Mongoose, except it's much lighter, and because of the materials, I think this is going to come in at a lower price point, and it'll be a little bit more affordable. So for people that want to get a Mongoose, experience a Mongoose shape, but not spend $150 or whatever the actual Mongoose stainless steel razors cost, this will be a more cost-conscious option. I've shaved with this thing many times. Shaves great. It's very light compared to the stainless steel Mongoose, but it is smooth as can be. Shaves just as smooth as the regular Mongoose, and I really actually enjoy using this one quite a bit. So that's the aluminum Mongoose, or the Mongoose. The other thing that I was sent is a open comb base plate. This is another thing that they've been working on at Mongoose, and that's the open comb Mongoose, and this is the base plate. It looks just like the regular base plate, except it's got open combs. And this is my batch 2 polished head, and it basically just fits in there just like the regular Mongoose does. Just snaps right in. The little pegs go through the blade and just go into the little recesses on the base plate. Here's my Dr. Bomber handle, and I'm going to go ahead and just put that together. I've got a Kai Titan blade in there, and I'm going to go ahead and use this one for the shave today. This one is definitely more aggressive than the regular Mongoose razor. And I've used this a lot. When I first got it, I thought that maybe it was a little bit too aggressive. But as I've used it more, I've kind of really come to enjoy the way this thing shaves quite a bit. I'm not sure if the production model is going to be quite as aggressive as this, but it's definitely going to be more aggressive than the standard Mongoose. So for you guys that like a more aggressive shave and want a more aggressive shaver, the open comb is going to be a great option for you. And I think you should be able to just get the base plates, which will work with your standard Mongoose heads. So anyways guys, that's the open comb Mongoose. So those are the two new things I've been testing, and I really like them both, and it should be exciting when those come out. I think you guys are going to love them. So for today's shave, I'm going to go ahead and use the open comb Mongoose, and I'm just going to be using a soap from Katie's Bubbles. This is the Glacé Herb. This is a lightly vetiver scented soap with a little bit of menthol in it that Chris made at the request of Bruce Weber, who is the mastermind behind Mongoose Razors. So I thought it was appropriate that I would use the soap that he had requested from Chris for this shave. So I'm going to be using my Theta 49125 brush. This is a 28mm silver tip bulb shaped knot from Theta. Great brush. I really love this brush. It really has a nice balance of softness and backbone, And you know, even though it is on the more premium side of the price range for shaving brushes, I think that what you get for your money compares to brushes that are maybe, you know, 2 and 3 times the price of this brush. It is really a fantastic brush, and if you're looking for a premium brush, this is definitely one to consider. So we'll go ahead and get going here. So I've just loaded the brush on the puck, and this, like all the Katie's Bubble soaps, are very easy to lather. They're a little bit of a soft soap, and I found that when you first get them, they're real soft, so you have to kind of load them like a cream, maybe, or use them a little bit like a cream. But after you've had them for a while, they kind of harden up a little bit, and you can use them just like a regular old hard soap. So as you can see, the soap really forms a great lather. This has got a nice vetiver scent, which is on the light side. It's not overwhelming, and so, you know, I think for people that have sensitive skin, sometimes the fragrance oils or the essential oils in the soap can cause some skin irritation. And although I'm not particularly sensitive to fragrance oils and have never really had a reaction to, so this might be one that would be reasonable for guys with sensitive skin. So. There we go. Looks like I've got a nice lather. We'll just smooth it out and we'll get going here with the shave. Just going to rinse my hands off. And today I'm using my brush scuttle. I'm just going to refill it with hot water. This brush scuttle was made by, I always can never remember the exact name of the company. So this scuttle was commissioned by one of my Facebook friends in one of the shaving groups. And it's made by Sunset Canyon Pottery. I believe they're in Austin, Texas. And it's sort of patterned after the Georgetown Pottery brush scuttle, which I guess you can special order. But basically it has an inner chamber and then the reservoir for your brush. You can use this to soak your brush, but then you can also fill the outer chamber with hot water, and it will help keep your brush nice and warm throughout the shave. A lot of people will ask me about where I got these, where I got my scuttles when they see them in my Shave of the Day pictures. So again, this one's from Sunset Canyon Pottery in Austin, Texas. I don't know if this is something that they regularly make. This was a kind of a custom job that was requested by a friend. But another company that makes them is Dirty Bird. They make a brush scuttle as well. It's actually a 2-piece unit. It has an outer bowl and an inner bowl. I've showed those in some of my previous videos. But for guys that face lather but want to have warm lather, this is a great option for them, for you guys. They work pretty good. They don't keep the you know, the lather's not like steaming hot out of this thing, but it keeps it nice and, you know, pretty warm, and it feels good on the face. So anyways, that's the information on the scuttle there. So here we go. So because this razor is more aggressive, it really requires a light touch. You don't want to put any pressure down with this one. But just with light pressure, weight of the razor, the thing really provides a really nice shave. So So just pulling the brush out of that scuttle after I filled it with just hot water from the tap. It's nice and warm. So usually what I'll do is I will fill the scuttle, the inner and outer chambers, with hot water from the tap. Before I take a shower, I'll put the brush in there and let it soak. And then when I'm getting ready to shave, I'll dump all the water out of it and just fill the inner and outer chambers again with hot water. And while I'm lathering the soap, I'll let that continue to heat up. And then when I'm ready to go, I'll go ahead and dump the water out of the outer chamber and just stick the brush in there. And usually it keeps it nice and warm. So. So the menthol level in the soap is fairly mild. It's very subtle, but you do get a little bit of menthol tingle that becomes more noticeable after your first pass. But this is not an uber mentholated shaving soap like some that are out there. So if that's what you're looking for, this is not going to fit the bill in that department. So, but it does have a nice slight menthol tingle. It is very refreshing, but without being, you know, to the level where it's going to make your eyes water. All right, third and final pass. Okay, and that's that. So again, that's the Mongoose open comb razor. Again, the base plate will fit with your standard Mongoose heads, and it's going to be an option for guys who want a more aggressive shave, or who want to have something maybe that's more aggressive to add to their shaving armamentarium. You know, for those days where you go a few days without a shave. I've used it back-to-back days several times, and I found that I can use it every day pretty comfortably. And it's definitely a step up in aggressiveness versus the standard Mongoose razor. So for guys that are looking for that type of thing, want a more aggressive or like a more aggressive shave, that's going to be really a good option for them. So for my aftershave, I'm going to use the old Royal Vetiver. Goes good with any kind of vetiver scented soaps. Nice, clean, you know, kind of woody vetiver. The only gripe I have about this stuff is that the nozzle there is pretty large, so you have to be a little careful when you're dumping it out, because it really doesn't restrict the flow at all. It does come with a sprayer, at least mine did, but I tend not to really like that. I just use the regular nozzle. I usually put my finger over it to kind of restrict the flow. But works really good. So there you go. For my aftershave, or for my cologne today, I just want to give a little bit of a shout out to kind of an old favorite, and that's the Encre Noir by Lalique. This is a great vetiver great vetiver cologne. Nice woody, smoky vetiver. And this stuff is not really all that expensive. You can usually get it at any of the discount perfume shops online or Amazon. I think I actually found this at a discount perfume shop in the mall. You know, I think it was like, you know, maybe $30 or $40. It wasn't really that expensive. So anyways, Encre Noir, for you vetiver lovers, like a nice woody, smoky vetiver, this would be one to definitely search out. So anyways, guys, that's the shave for this weekend. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, like always, just comment below, and I will be happy to respond to those as soon as I can. Again, have a great weekend, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.